So, Rakym, first of all, can you just kind of walk us through, last year this time you didn't get to play in the Pro-Am. You got to school a little bit later than I'm sure you would have liked to. Just kind of tell us where you were from that point to kind of where you are now that people know who you are.
Last year I didn't get to participate in this event due to NCAA rules or whatever. I was kind of emotional because I wanted to be down here with my teammates and get to know them and just bond. I seen on Instagram and Twitter how they was bonding and stuff, so I felt like I was missing out. This year I got to play in an event. It's a great event for the community and for our friends to come watch us. And I think Carrie Richard really put us all to this event, so I just stopped by here to just play and showcase my talent. And from last year to now, I think I grew physically, mentally, and I just think I'm prepared to take on whatever.
You really only had maybe a month before you were cleared to play, get on the court, and you really just kind of had to get thrown into the fire. Are you a guy that's kind of what you like? You like that pressure from day one, or do you kind of like to ease into stuff?
Throughout my whole life, I've been tested, battle tested, and then this kid being out there thrown in the fire, and me being, USC being the university that they are, I had great teammates around me that helped me, so it made it much more easier for me to, learn what was going on in the system Frank was trying to teach. It was all new to me coming from high school. The transition from high school to college is a big transition. You don't, everything you learn in high school, it goes out the window. So it was just crazy, but it was an experience. And now, me being an upperclassman, I could teach the incoming freshmen what they about to go through, because I've been in their shoes before, so now I got a little more knowledge,
A guy like you, obviously, you like to play with flair, you like to play with a bit of an attitude.
Yeah.
Is that something that you and Frank have ever butted heads on, like him trying to keep you under control a little bit, and maybe you kind of stepping out the boundaries a little bit? Has that ever happened?
Yeah, definitely. But now I know what he really expects from me, and now I know the college pace, and I know when to go, when to not, and so I think I could eliminate the flair or whatever, but I'm still got to play my game at the end of the day and what I'm comfortable doing. So as long as I'm playing my game, comfortable doing what I'm doing, and playing the way he wanted me to play, and meshing that all together, I think I'll be fine.
Come in your freshman year, you jump on a team that hasn't won a tournament game since the 70s, way before you were even born. Make it to the Final Four, obviously. Where do you go from here? How do you top that?
From there, you just try to win a national championship. It's all about winning every day. Winning don't come easy, as you can see over the past 5 years. Frank Martin had put this program to the top, and we're just trying to continue to rise, and we're not trying to go back down to where we were 5 years ago or whatever. We're just trying to keep South Carolina basketball at the top.
When you got guys like Dozier and Thornwell and Notice and Mackey, guys that are gone, that's a lot of upper class leadership that's just gone.
Definitely.
Who do you really see kind of filling in those roles? Is it you, some other guys?
I see. Honestly, it's a team effort, and me being the vocal leader and the point guard, I kind of have to play that. I have to play that role. And Chris Silva, the guys who've been there and who played in those big games, we all have to step up. So it's not one individual. It's a team effort. Basketball is a team effort, and at the end of the day, our vocal leader is Frank. But when we're on the floor, Frank's not out there playing with us, so we all have to take charge, and we all have to be on one page in order for us to connect.
If you had a game tomorrow, who would be the starting point guard?
If we had a game tomorrow, of course me. Come on now.
No Gravette, no Holden, no Frank Booker?
Frank Booker, I think Frank is more of a two guard. He's more of a two guard. But he can play the one, he can run. Frank, he's a good player. Frank, he's going to be exciting to watch in the CLA.
I know you talked a lot about team goals, but do you have any kind of personal goals as far as anything you're looking to?
Me, I've never been a personal goal setter except for life goals. And that's why I think when you set goals, you tend to get away from what the team is trying to do. So you try to be an outsider and try to go for your own numbers and stuff like that. As long as we win it, I don't care about nothing. I just want to win.
And lastly, just for a guy like yourself, who maybe the fans, they know you, but maybe they don't know you.
Yeah.
What would you have to say to USC fans to expect from you this year?
Just expect just point guard who run the show. Always exciting to watch. Just pass first, a shooter, a knockdown shooter. I might pull up from half this year. I don't know yet. Nah, let me stop. But just an exciting play to watch. Just come out and support. That's it.
And chance we're going to see any dunks this year from you?
Oh, yeah. I'm working on the bounce. I'm working on the bounce a little bit.